Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, in this episode I'm going to show you the Meteor75, which is a brushless tiny whoop from BETAFPV. This is a tiny whoop that is designed to fly inside your house or outside, and beginners will love it because it's very easy to fly. I'm going to fly it around my house here, try not to smash into everything, and then I'll even take it outside while we're sitting here. First thing to show you is what comes in this tiny little box, so let me open it here live on camera. So I've got a GoPro over here which should catch some stuff, and plus I have some footage of this that I've already opened it and taken some close-ups to show you. So the first thing you get is your tiny little drone, your Meteor75, and I did mention earlier it's a brushless motor drone, and it has 19,500 kV motors, I believe. Ooh, my eyesight's going. It's got two bladed props, so it's perfect for indoors. With that, it takes a 1S battery. Two batteries are included. It's got a nice little adapter. I do like on the bottom of all the FPV drones, if ever you damage a motor or break something, you just pull the motor out, you order another one, and when you put it on, you just attach it at the bottom. It just clips right in, so anybody can do it. It's so simple. Camera up front is a little analog camera, so you will need some sort of analog goggles if you want to fly it with FPV goggles. I'm using my Fat Sharks today. The cool thing on this one is it's ELRS, Express LRS. You can get it in different versions if you don't want Express LRS, but Express LRS is the new thing on the market for FPV drones that are micro in size, because it's a really small receiver and it's got penetration power. So when you're going to watch this video, I'm hoping it's going to work. I'm going to fly around the house. I should have no problems. And when I fly outside, my little controller that I'm going to use, I'll tell you about it in a second, should be able to still control it while it's outside and I'm still sitting inside. So we're going to see if that actually works in this video. So with the kit, you will get two 450 milliamp hour 1-cell LiPo batteries, and you get the charger, which is right here. And this is also a tester, which is a really cool design because you never know if your batteries are fully charged or half charged. So you just plug it in the tester and it will tell you the voltage of the battery. You also get the USB-C cable for charging up the batteries. You get some spare props. And you get a micro Phillips screwdriver just in case you want to take things apart. I don't know why you'd want to, but just in case you want to, you have the screwdriver for it. So let me tell you about the controller I'm using. I'm using the Jumper T-LITE. I've used it in many videos. I like this controller because it has a display and it has a speaker in it so I can hear audio. In the FPV hobby, it's very nice to hear audio, like if you lose reception or you're changing flight modes or anything, it talks to you and tells you. So I like this type of radio for that. It's not very expensive. I'll have links below to it. And on the back of this radio here, I'll come over to the GoPro. On the back, I have a BETAFPV transmitter for ELRS. I will tell you right now, my personal preference, I like this better than this here radio sold by BETAFPV. This is a very beginner radio. I'll open it up. I've never used it. I'll just show you here, pull that out. This is an ELRS radio for people getting into the ELRS hobby. So what you get, I'll just move that over there. So you get the radio, and if you have this and you have this drone, you're all set to fly because these two guys will bind together. So you have to use the software that BETAFPV has. They call it BETAFPV Configurator, and they even write it in the back of the radio. If you're wondering what the software is, it's right in the back of the radio. They've written it there. And the reason you have to use their software because there's no screen on it or anything to do any configurations or even to update it. And in the world of ELRS, if you get into that, the firmware on here must match the firmware on here. If they don't match, they probably won't bind. So there's lots of videos online showing you how to do that. This is super cheap. I'll put links below just in case you want to get into this hobby with the ELRS, with this radio. Super, super inexpensive. The benefit with ELRS over everything else is, just as I mentioned, the penetration power and how light everything is, because it's a tiny, tiny receiver inside. So when you weigh this, it doesn't weigh very much. I'll show you what the weight is right here. So compared to other configurations, putting an FrSky receiver on it or putting a Crossfire Nano receiver on it, it adds more weight. So when you add more weight using the same battery, you get less flight time. This is supposed to give you, I think, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes in flight time. Okay, first flight, I'm just going to power on this thing.
Switch warning.
Yeah, fix all my switches.
Our motors.
See, I love that it talks to you. It's so simple like that. It's got a nice bright display. I don't know if the GoPro picks it up. So first flight, I'm going to put on my GoPro hat here, and I'm going to fly the little Meteor75 right here because I have not flown this out of the box. I just did the binding really quick, and I'm here to take it for a flight. So the radio's on. Next thing you do is just connect the power to the drone. Makes a little sound, pop it down, and it should be set to go. And I'll just check it with the arm switch here.
Our motors
Yep, she works good. So let me put it in a flight mode.
Angle mode.
I'm going to fly it in angle mode right here. I just want to see how well it works. So let me put on the GoPro hat. And you should see, the GoPro's on, you should see video coming, you should see my hands in video into my messy kitchen. Arm it,
All motors.
and let's see how it flies. It's my first flight, guys. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. This is definitely an indoor drone. Too easy to fly. You're going to have a lot of fun with something like this, flying around in the winter. My next flight I'm going to do with this is I'm going to fly it around the house here. So let me bring it over, hit the arm switch, and catch it. So what I'm going to do is just put something high up because I want it to fly from here, up over that, around my house, over my head, over to that camera there, and come over here. That's the next flight. So I will plug in. It's still powered on from that first battery I was just showing you. Put in my Fat Sharks, these are the HDO2s, and there is a record function on here so I can show you the video coming out the front. All right, so I see the blinky red light, it is there recording. Remember that Fat Sharks are not designed to give quality video, it's just in case I crash the drone. I replay the video on my Fat Sharks and it shows me where I crashed it. So let's put these on and go for our flight. So it says disarmed, you should see that, you see what I'm seeing, and I will arm it. I'm gonna leave it in angle mode for indoors.
Arm motors.
Oh, gotta have the throttle down. Arm motors, there we go. So let's take it up, go over that chair, and forward. Whoa, slow down, buddy, slow down. This is my first time flying it, so I'm not really too used to it. I have to get over my head, there we go. And hit the floor, and around one more time. There we go, I'll just slow it down here. I like to fly fast, it's my fault, hang on a sec. Let me just spin this around. Oh, I got it away from the chair. Okay, back this way. Let's bring it back to me. You know, this is a, look up. And she's coming. I'm trying to talk while I'm filming. So yeah, I think it's pretty much a race drone. They don't advertise it as a race drone, but my God, it's fast. I'm so used to flying drones fast that my initial instinct is to just move the throttle stick and everything and keep it going. So I'm probably a little bit dangerous to be using this. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug it and change the battery. There we go, so I've got a new battery in it. I'll put it there, it's all set to go. Yes, it is. All right, so now let me open this patio door. I've got a GoPro here, which should catch me doing just that. It's fall weather here in Canada, check this out. So this is outdoors. Ooh, it's windy, look at the wind. Yeah, this is not going to go good. I'm going to take this little Meteor and I'm going to bring it out here in the wind and we'll see how powerful it is to fly out here. I'm not thinking it's going to go that well. Here, just look at, see that tree up there? Yeah, the wind is blowing on there too. All right, so it's got to fly out here and then it's got to come back like this, fly through here, not hit me in the head. All right, I got my Meteor here. Let's see how she does outside in this wind. I'm going to put her in acro mode.
Acro mode.
Oh, this is going to go.
Arm motors.
Okay, let's try not to miss the door and hit something else. We're out. Oh my God. I'm out in that wind, guys. Look at how freaking fast it is. This is fast. Here, I'll try to slow it down here. To slow it down, I have to pull back. So there we go. I got it hovering. And I'll try to be much more reasonable with the throttle. So if you fly it indoors, just pull back on the throttle to keep it reasonable. I'm just hovering here. So there we go, much better. And this is in the wind. It handles the wind, no issue, no problem here. Fly it around slow so it looks pretty good. And I'm gonna do something that no human should ever do. Watch this, watch me lose it. All right, I'm gonna take it up. It's got so much power. It's so easy to go up. I'm barely touching the throttle to get it up in the air here. Just maneuvering it in the wind, up that high. Wow. I'll bring it backwards. Don't want to go on the roof. Nope, 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 down. Whoa. That took a little bit of skill right there just to make sure I didn't fly into the roof, but there we go. If I want to fly it low and slow, you can. But if you want to go like a speed demon, if I had tons of space here, man, this thing would move. And since it's ELRS, you know what that means? That just means I have such penetration. Look, I can go to the other side of my house. Go this way. Go this way. I wonder if I can go to the front of the house. Look at this, still going. Let's go to the front of the house. Am I going to lose reception? Oh my God, I'm in the front of the house. Still got reception. Let's go up over the roof. Backyard. Oh, I'm getting a low battery now, so the wind and everything is playing on it. Look at this. I'll dive down. Whoa, get off the ground. Man, that was close. All right, Let's keep it going slow, see if I can get it through in acro mode through the door. Coming on an angle. Got it in, not back outside. No, no, stay inside. Oh, this is so much fun. All right, it's a little dirty, but that was pretty impressive. Let me bring it close to show you what it looks like. There we go. That's from flying around, banging into things. It is pretty good. I didn't break any of the prop guards, nothing, because they're all like very bendable, so they're not designed to break. But this is a lot of fun. All right, so that's pretty much it on the Meteor 75. I think BETAFPV has sent me another one. I don't know which one they sent me, the 85 or the 65 to try out. So you'll see a review of that in the future. But yeah, I think this would be good for beginners to have a lot of fun flying around the house. Make sure you fly in angle mode and make sure, oh, I put a timer on it. So if you have a nice big house to fly indoors, really good for that. And if you want to take this outdoors, even on a windy day, I swear it looks like it flies no issue outdoors. So I'm going to put links below to, I'll put links below to a few things. So I'm going to put the drone, links to that, links to the BETAFPV ELRS controller, just in case you wanted to pick yourself one of those up. Remember, you have to connect it to your computer and do all this stuff. I've never done it, so I'm not a good person for you to ask me questions on how to do it and everything. You'll have to watch somebody else's video. So yeah, the drone, you got that. What else? I'll send you this, the links for this. The T-LITE, I use that all the time. And even the little transmitter that goes on the back. Both very, very inexpensive. I think this is even on sale for like dirt cheap as well. So if you're getting into the hobby, this is a fun one to get into for flying, banging around your house or outdoors. This one, I think this one's more for outdoors than indoors. I think maybe the 65 would be more indoors or less. But hey, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you in future reviews with many more reviews of all sorts of FPV drones, camera drones, super expensive, ridiculously priced drones, and yeah, some other cool things that aren't even drones. So stay tuned for all of those. Till the next video, catch you then. Bye. Oh, and I guess I should do this on every video. I know the battery's almost dead, but there we go. It still flies. There we go. Just to show you once again how cool it is. And if I bring it over that camera, can I? Smash almost. No, I saved it. All right, I'll bring it back. Cool. All right, guys. Catch you in the next one. Bye.